Welcome back. It is 10 minutes before 6. Today marks nearly 2 weeks of President Vladimir Putin's relentless advancement of Russian troops into cities across Ukraine.
Some of our neighbors here in Wisconsin fearing for their family members and loved ones living in Ukraine.
Phoebe sat down with a number of native Ukrainians who are reeling at the sight of their world falling apart around them with seemingly no end in sight. Phoebe.
Amy and Bob, yes, I spoke with 3 Ukrainian women living right here in Wisconsin who say they are emotionally exhausted trying to keep up with their loved ones who are stuck in Ukraine, asking people to put themselves in the shoes of Ukrainians who just 2 weeks ago were enjoying freedoms just as we are now.
This is my kids. This is only one. Michelle.
Svetlana Smetlanik calls America home, but her roots trace back to Ukraine.
This is what. This is very bad.
5,000 miles away, she wakes up every morning checking to see if her loved ones and family are still safe.
Why? Why? My country, this was my parents, my dad, my mom, my 2 brothers, my family. I don't know why he come in this my country.
Her 2 older brothers, now in the military, stationed north of Kyiv. Her daughter and 75-year-old parents near the eastern border.
That country right now for me. This is helping. People helping. Kids helping. My heart is broke.
Watching city after city in Ukraine under fire, a heartbreak shared by many.
Every few minutes there's a news, another news, and another news.
Valentina Povsikova came to the U.S. after winning the green card lottery at the age of 18.
It is as a little David is fighting Goliath.
She founded Chalice of Mercy out of Chippewa Falls shortly thereafter, a Catholic mission to Ukraine, providing humanitarian relief efforts.
I was born during a time when there was a Soviet Union and the faith was forbidden.
She says despite the fact that Ukraine has just recently been making headlines, this conflict between Russia and Ukraine dates back 8 years when protests sparked throughout the country, calling an invasion only a matter of time.
Because he could not even imagine that this country, Ukraine, would become so strong and prosperous and become a part of NATO, even though.
February 24th, that fear becoming reality.
And many of our cities are just wiped out. The greatest city, the most beautiful things, the churches, the schools, the squares where our children were playing.
Mother of 2, Olga Paulson, trying to be strong for her girls dressed in blue and yellow in solidarity of Ukraine. Feeling helpless, she says, as she watches her country in dire need.
Everybody in Ukraine right now, heroes. And we are so proud of them that they stand for their land and for their truth. There is no reason them to go anywhere because there's how you can take whole house with you.
As I'm talking to one soldier, he said to me, Valentina, I should be right now pruning my trees and planting onions. What am I doing with a gun? You know, what am I doing with a gun? I just want peace.
All 3 Ukraine natives say their great hope is that there is great defense coming to Ukraine. Valentina with Chalice of Mercy out of Chippewa Falls is currently in the process of collecting donations and supplies for both civilians and soldiers in Ukraine. The first shipment of humanitarian aid is heading to the border this Friday, and she's asking for the community's help in bringing in donations, items including medical supplies, infant clothing, and now non-perishable food items. So if you're looking to help, we have how to do so on our website.